So is Anthony Duclair, who's from Pointe Claire here on the island in Montreal. So a nice touch by the head coach to put them in the starting group. And wouldn't you know it, they're coming off a very disappointing 7-1 loss in Toronto Tuesday, coming in here tonight against Montreal as the first save of the game off Mike Matheson by Mackenzie Blackwood. And as Blackwood came into the game the other night against Toronto when it was 4-0 Leafs and finished up in what ended up being the 7-1 loss. He gave up 3, Kakin and the rest. Here's Matheson again as he'll drive it off the backboard. Sharks fail to clear. Josh Anderson trying to move it to the net, and that's rejected. And now the Sharks with the puck. There's William Eklund. Stick handles at center, gets it ahead for Zetterlund, and a save by Montembeault, and a good shot by Fabian Zetterlund on the Sharks' first scoring chance of the game. And he's out of the lineup, so that brings Vlasic back into the lineup. And the Sharks also have Kevin Labanc back in today as the shot comes to the net off the stick of Montreal's Jordan Harris. Another stop for Blackwood. Yoel Armia, the former Winnipeg Jet, skating on the right wing of this fourth group for Montreal. Shot from the point, deflects off Addison. A wraparound try by Stevens for Montreal, but Blackwood able to come up with the stop. Now Justin Bailey back for Jan Ruda. Ruda, who's partnered with Henry Thrun on defense, and they score! Luke Cunnin and the Sharks on the board. They lead it 1-0.
Set something up. Jan Ruda flips this puck into the corner perfectly, and this bounces, and the good forecheck by Bailey creates the turnover. And a fortuitous little bounce there as it enters right out into the slot. Cunnin, Johnny on the spot, and puts it in the back of the net to get the scoring started here in Montreal.
6th goal of the season for Luke Cunnin as they come ahead again. Here's Cole Caulfield trying to settle a bouncing puck, taken down by Henry Thrun. Coming home, I know he was scrambling for days ahead trying to get enough tickets for everybody. And then you lay an egg in front of the friends and family. That's never good. But fresh legs on the ice. Hopefully those fresh legs eventually will be an advantage for them against the Montreal team that played and had to travel from Philadelphia the other night. Blackwood, big save off the wing from Monahan.
In front. This one here was an unbelievable stop there on Monahan. That was a seam pass.
Suzuki with a nice reverse hit on Henry Thrun as he picked up the puck and stuck the hip out. Hoffman, the lead pass for Labanc. He'll lean in and shoot. Glove hand save for Montembeault.
I've seen this from the Sharks. This is Hoffman. Watch this little play. Get a delay, pull it to the forehand, slide it in for Labanc. Labanc's just trying to find a way where he can drive this into Montembeault, and Montembeault makes that glove save. Another look at it. This is just good stuff from the veteran Hoffman. I'd like to see a lot more of that from him. And then I love the fact that, but I think his years coming up the next 2 or 3 years, he's going to continue to improve, and he's going to be a beast.
Ferraro had his hands full skating through that check by Slafkovsky coming out of the zone. Now Hurdle runs into Matheson, and Hurdle with the puck behind the Montreal net. Zetterlund scores! Fabian Zetterlund, and the Sharks with 2 here in the first period.
Little pass here to Hurdle. Hurdle's just going to wait for that, dangle it through Matheson, knock him down with a good physical body check. But right there, that little pass in from the Zadina, the little backhand feed in back to Hurdle, and then kind of against the grain like Eklund likes to do, is 2 guys go to the one guy behind the net. That's leaving good ice for him.
Here's Evans with a steal. He'll send it back. Savard to Matheson. Blackwood with the save. And Anderson couldn't get to the rebound. Evans, Savard again, Matheson again, and they score! Brendan Gallagher and Montreal with an answer. It's 2-1.
Slow start, just 6 goals coming into tonight. Just too much time and space here for players to make a play. And this is just Savard over to Matheson, takes a couple steps, and that shouldn't happen. He shouldn't be able to just walk down there. There's got to be a guy on him. There's got to be a guy on the defense going out at him, and Zadina.
Mikael Granlund standing at center ice against Montreal's Nick Suzuki. A good start, Brent, but a lot of work to do against a Montreal team. And again, he's able to move it back on the boards for Harris. Now to the goal, saved by Blackwood, a rebound available, and he dives across. Montreal can't convert. Anderson right on the doorstep, had a good look.
Take another look as Evans gets that puck, Cunning comes in, and then they're just looking to thread that in front. There's that rebound that kicks out Anderson right there for the secondary chance, but Okhotiuk, good job by staying with his man. Watch how he's going to tie up the stick right there with the body, stick on the ice.
Harvey Pinard checked by Addison. Sharks have it back. Okhotiuk stretch it out. Zetterlund, he's got Addison, and Montembeault with the save off Kalen Addison.
Making that attack happen and giving the Sharks an option, another option, and there he is down the middle. Good play on the quick up by Okhotiuk.
For the Sharks to Duclair. Granlund, that's blocked as it hits Struble.
Good communication. I can hear Duclair calling for that puck from Eklund up from up here.
Here they come again. Duclair with speed and a save by Montembeault. Leaves it for Suzuki. On to Cooley, and he fumbled it. Cunning drops his stick, quickly picks it back up. Cooley into the crease. It goes off a skate and back out again.
On a good pushback shift from Montreal. And there's a backdoor play hit off of Okhotiuk's skate. Comes right out in front. Blackwood just holding down the fort. And on the other side, it was
Eklund to the net. Montembeault, the stick save. Back for Granlund. Now Mikhail skates through traffic behind the net. Has some open ice. Nice little pick run as well. Okhotiuk, he scores! His first goal as a San Jose Shark.
As he fights for a puck, watch this little battle. Right here, uses his body, skating ability to get through that pressure, gets through more traffic right here, holds on to it, head up, and then waits for that seam to open up right there. And there's Okhotiuk sliding down from the point and finds a little sliver of an opportunity there on the short side underneath the arm of Montembeault, and that's a big goal for the Sharks. 3-1 now, built off of two.
Caulfield, one of the two goal scorers in San Jose back in November when the Sharks lost in a shootout to the Canadiens. Matheson walks it to the net. Zetterlund fell, and I think Blackwood made a save there. There was some traffic blocking our view. Classic, his 1,259th game, so statistically he has a chance to get to 1,300 this season if he were to stay in the lineup. Steered out by Evans. Sharks quickly re-entering as LeBanc will dump it to the corner. Off the bench is Eklund, comes in with speed. William with a stop that's stopped by Montembeault.
Good play by LeBanc for Eklund right here. Dumps it all the way across, takes a little bit of a hit to make that play. Eklund came off the bench. I love the little stutter step. Gives him a little bit of room to get by the defenseman and stuff it in on Montembeault. Right there, you look like he was in a cut left and then he goes right. Boy, that's just a nice.
Bumps it toward the corner, now loses an edge as he tried to pivot away from Savard. A breakaway pass, Nick Suzuki, and Blackwood hung in there and made the save. Back comes Eklund. He's 2-on-1 with Hurdle. William Eklund, saved by Montembeault.
Suzuki's got the speed and the burst. He accelerates on a nice pass on the breakaway, tries to cut back. This is getting his head up, and then he decides, no, I'm going to try to go 5-0 on this. This is a terrific stop on the other side.
This one intended for Caulfield, but he couldn't locate it. Now he'll switch spots with Suzuki. Caulfield off the wing. Back up top, Matheson scored.
Boston College product, Matheson, second point of the night. One time, Anderson parked in front of the eyes of Blackwood is here. Suzuki pivots. Caulfield, one time, Matheson just drives it to the far side there on Blackwood. Great shot with that traffic. You can see the eyes of Blackwood has to go from one side. Actually, that may have hit Anderson because he's going to be parked in front. Let's take a look at the right side of Anderson's body here. Hard to look from that angle.
Caulfield. Matheson again blocked by Zetterlund. Granlund sends it down. its way over the goal line.